Hey everyone,
Hi there.
welcome to Walking and Talking with Dom and Mer. It is day 26 today. We're going to talk about dark places today. And we can both talk about this because we've both been in dark places, places that have been difficult where you don't really know what's going to happen next, and you feel a place of constriction, a place where you don't really know what to do or where to go or how you're going to get through it, that uneasy space. And that's what dark places are. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So number one, I want you to think about, how are you dealing with this right now? Are you the person that is kind of stumbling through the dark, tripping a little bit, trying to figure out where the light switch is or try to see where the light at the end of the tunnel is? Or are you the person who's just standing still waiting for someone else to turn on the light?
So, here are some things that you can do when you are in the dark. Number one, accept where you are.
I think it's important right now for all of us to realize that there's not an end in sight for what's going on and the control. Like, some of us don't know when we're going to come off of furlough or when people are going to be allowed to be touched again, for me, for massages. So knowing that there's an uncertainty, just accepting that it's not going to change right now. No one's turning on the light for us right now. The more you can accept, the more you can just breathe and let go of that tension of like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Accept, breathe, and just be in this space right now.
So, the second thing that you can do is remove the judgment around being in the dark.
So when we talk about dark places, oftentimes in movies and books, the dark places are the negative places. They're the evil places. They're the bad places. But who said that we have to take that definition into what a dark place is? To us, what it could be right now is just a place where there's a little less light than we would like. Try removing all of the definitions of what a dark place could be and just starting to focus on what actually is a dark place. It's just a place where there's not a lot of light and it's hard to see.
So, the third thing that you can do is take this time for introspection and reprioritize.
We're in a place of stillness right now, and there's something literally preventing us from moving and getting out and going. And so when you're in a state of stationary stillness, it's important to see what you can. If you're in the dark and you can't move or you don't know where to go, what you can do is kind of feel around and say, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Look inward and start seeing, since you're in the stillness, where in your body is aching. Like, how do you want to feel physically moving forward? Like, if you're not working right now, then thinking about, oh my gosh, when am I going to go back to work is almost a useless thing to think about. So try thinking about, okay, if I don't get to go back to work, what would be the best scenario for me? What would be my dream job? This is a blank canvas for you. Dream big. There's nothing preventing you, because you know what? We're already in the worst situation right now. We're not working right now. So try to imagine the best case scenario. Try to dream big. Try to reprioritize what's important to you. Moving forward, do you like telecommuting? Maybe this is something you want to do moving forward, is telecommute. So just focus on that and see where this introspection can get you, so you can start expanding your mind and thinking of the possibilities. Some people think, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? Other people think, oh my gosh, what could happen next?
And the last thing that you can do is take small steps every day. Take just one tiny step.
It's really hard, especially when you're in the dark, of taking large steps, because you can trip. You don't know what's in front of you. So you really have to focus on moving slowly, taking small steps, and be methodical about your movements. So focus on the things you have control over, the things you can do. And if you do want to improve, which I think a lot of you do, you want to feel better, then focus on small successes you can have. Again, go out for a walk. Eat something better. Eat one thing better today. Say, I'll have a salad for one meal. I'll have a piece of fruit for one meal. I will call someone and just listen for one phone call. Just for today. Just try that.
I will go outside for 5 minutes.
And that's a success. You go out for 5 minutes, come back in. That's a success. So small steps. You guys got this. Listen, today was a really rough day for me so far. And there is a big fear in me of what could happen or what couldn't happen. But other than today, I've been super positive, because I've seen this thing going on as a way to force me to pivot, to force me to think outside of the one track mind that I had of what I'm doing. And so being able to pivot is a strength. And I think it's something that I think other people can do. And I think you can do it. If you can just take this and see this as a blessing or as a moment to look at a blank canvas and say, okay, what do I want to do today? Not, oh, I have to do the same thing over and over again. For a chance, you get, what am I going to do today? What do I want to do moving forward? And this is a great time for you to actually pivot. So take these into account, realize that you're in this dark space, but you're the one that has to make the changes. You're the one that has to turn on the light. You're the one that has to find the end of the tunnel. You're the one that has to do this. And I'm sorry to throw this on you, but by doing this and doing these small steps, that you're going to see exponential results of wonderful things in your life. So keep going. We got this. Take a deep breath, accept, just know where you are, and start thinking where you want to go with this. Think, what could happen? This sounds like a great idea. Keep going. You guys got this. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, and you stay classy, everyone.
Bye.